Now to murder charges in the death of a 16-year-old who collapsed doing conditioning drills in extreme heat. Two basketball coaches have now been indicted for reportedly forcing that teen to run up stadium steps.
We have an update on a basketball tragedy that we covered previously.
Last month, a grand jury indicted her coaches on multiple felonies, including second-degree murder and cruelty to children in the second degree.
With these two basketball coaches' involvement, Imani Bell's father, Eric, accompanied by his lawyers, met the media 1 year ago in a press conference.
It's just the tragedy that happened with Imani shouldn't have happened, and we're just glad that the coach is being held accountable.
So how exactly did this happen?
Her coaches held the outdoor conditioning practice despite a heat index of 103 degrees. At the hospital, ER doctors could not save her.
The doctors worked on her for about 45 minutes to an hour, and the body just couldn't take anymore. And we was like, keep working, keep working. He was like, we can't. The body's not responding anymore.
You actually watched your daughter die?
Yes, I was in the room. I was actually in the room.
I think Imani has impacted so many people. I mean, if you could hear the basketball team, they came over, and that's what's keeping us going, the love that we're getting.
Imani's mother, Dorian, spoke with V103 in Atlanta.
We're just gonna keep her living, keep the memory going of Imani.
Bell's autopsy found no underlying medical issues. She died of hyperthermia, heat stroke. The day she collapsed, the actual temperatures reached 97 degrees. The state's athletic regulations ban outdoor workouts during any temperature above 92 degrees. And 1 hour before her practice, her school district sent a warning to all schools: no sports or clubs outside.
That is the crux. There were guidelines, and Imani's coaches opted against it.
She was killed by being out there and training in that heat. What you also have to understand too, and this is just something to add to what you were saying, but this was August. The basketball season didn't start until what, October? November, something like that. So you didn't have to have them out there. This was a completely something that should not and could not have happened. And they did it anyway.
Bell's lawyers spoke with the press as well. Here's the update.
Continuing coverage tonight in the death of Imani Bell. Her family says they've reached a $10 million settlement with the Clayton County School District. Imani collapsed and died during basketball practice back in 2019 on a very hot August day.
Meanwhile, the criminal charges for the two coaches, Dwight Palmer and LaRosa Walker Ascare, are still ongoing. This payout, reports CNN, will resolve a civil suit filed by Imani Bell's family last year. The Clayton County Board of Education oversees Elite Scholars Academy outside Atlanta's southern suburb of Jonesboro. Elite Sports Academy's gymnasium will be renamed in Imani's honor. Eric Bell, Imani's father, said the coaches were negligent and that someone needed to be held accountable. He said he is a coach as well and would never send his students into the searing heat that led to his daughter's death, which CBS reported last year.
Eric Bell is also a basketball coach.
And you had a practice scheduled that day?
Yes.
And you canceled it?
Canceled it.
Because?
It was too hot outside. At the end of the day, only one thing counts, and that's to get that child back home to their parents.
And the autopsy confirmed it was because of the coach's decision. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation found that she had no pre-existing conditions and her death was due solely to heat stroke caused by strenuous physical exertion in extreme temperatures, the family's lawyers said. The family's attorney, Chris L. Stewart, would say the following. It sends a nationwide message to every school district and every athletic program that the lives of our children matter over athletics, and every district needs to realize that no child should die from heat exhaustion. That no child should die from heat exhaustion, he said. We salute Clayton County for sending that message nationwide.